Hello, music lovers and conversationalists. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm finally jumping on a thread started by Nick over at Careful with That Axe Eugene. He's back to making videos after, from what I understand, dealing with some health issues. And Nick, I hope you're doing a lot better, and I'm looking forward to watching more of your videos. The topic of the thread here is to show artists or bands who have had a gap in their recording career, if you will, or their releases of studio albums and whatnot. So I have a stack here. I believe the amount that Nick wanted us to share was 5, and I think I have 5. Yes, I have 5 artists here. So without any further delay, the first one, and these are all artists that are not strangers to my collection, and if you've seen my videos in the past, you'll know that they are not strangers to my collection as well. The first one is one of the young bloods, if you will, in the blues world, and her name is Vanessa Collier. She's a saxophone singer-songwriter. This is her 2020 album, and it is Heart on the Line. And this was an excellent album for her. It's really got some nice critical acclaims from the critics, and as well as the fans themselves, and she always puts on a fantastic show. She did take about a 4-year break in recording, and when she returned to the studios, she came out with an album called Do It My Own Way, and another home run here for Vanessa. And if you ever get a chance to see Vanessa Collier, you will not be disappointed if you go and see her. So that's number 1. Next up is a blues and boogie woogie piano player who is one of my dear friends from Mississippi. I got to know her and her music on YouTube when I was looking for a piano teacher at the time, and I found Eden Brent, who was not taking on students at all, but I fell in love with her music, and this is her let's see if I can read my chicken scratches here, 2010 release, and it is Ain't Got No Troubles, and Ain't Got No Troubles is the, and as you can see I got the dates on here because it's hard to read the small print. Ain't Got No Troubles is the first album that I ever listened to from Eden, and it's just a fantastic display of blues and boogie woogie, and Eden's got an amazing voice as well. Next, after the 2010 release of Ain't Got No Troubles, Eden took a 4-year break from recording and came back with a album that is just as good, and it's called Jigsaw Heart, and another sensational album here, and she really is one of the premier boogie woogie blues piano players in the business today. And here's the back of it with some jigsaw puzzles for obvious reasons, but another great album in the boogie woogie world. And speaking of favorites, this next artist is definitely no stranger to my channel, and she is one who is, I would say, my favorite singer of all time, and it is Shemekia Copeland, and this is her 2005 release called The Soul Truth, and this is just a fantastic album. Shemekia is one of the best vocalists in the blues world. She also has her own show on B.B. King's Bluesville, and it's a must listen to for any blues enthusiasts. Again, this is a 4-year gap in recording. We came back in 2009 and were treated to another Shemekia Copeland release, and it is called Never Going Back, and this is, I believe, her last album on the Telarc label, and she went home to Alligator Records, and this is just another great album from Shemekia. And one thing that I think is pretty cool that Bruce Glauer, the owner of Alligator Records always says to his artists who want to leave the label, he says you can leave the label, but you never leave the family, and I think that's a pretty strong statement to make, and that I guess you're always Alligator once you record with them. So, and speaking of, I don't know if I got one more Alligator record for you. This next artist is one who released a new album this year, and it is a phenomenal album, which I'll be showing in a future video. It's going to be another thread. I think the next 3 or 4 videos are going to be thread related, and like a lot of people, there's been a lot of videos that have been thread related and responses, and it's just so much fun to make these thread responses. And this last artist I have for this thread is Texas blues artist. I've seen her once and hope to get to see her many more times. She, I believe, was the last guitarist for the John Mayall Band, and this is Carolyn Wonderland, and this is her album Moon Goes Missing, and it is her 2017 release. Just a great guitarist and singer-songwriter, and one of my favorites. And in between 2017 and 2021, she took a break, but came back with another stellar album called Tempting Fate, and this one was signed by Carolyn Wonderland. You can see the signature there. So those are my 5, I believe. I just want to make sure. And this was a fun thread to be a part of. It took me a while to get on to doing this thread, but happy to have partook. And thank you again for watching. And Nick, thank you so much for putting this together. And I'm looking forward to watching more of your videos. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope you have a great night and a good week. Take care. Bye-bye.